You guys, what is up? Sam here. This is my deck profile. By the title, you guys can probably see what exactly that is. It's a Satellarknight. It's a pretty linear deck. I'm surprised that you guys will be watching this since most builds are the same. The main thing that differs is the side deck. But yeah, I got my main dude Piccolo and this Thoughty Bulma to cover up the decks. But yeah, this is the deck I'm gonna be playing at the ARG state. I don't know what's it called, ARG states in North Texas. North Texas just got re-announced today, so it's on Saturday. Quickly threw this together, play tested a little bit today. It's running smooth. There's a couple of card choices that I need to fix. A couple cards I don't have, which I will be getting by Saturday. But yeah, that's without further ado. Let's get into this. I'll explain as I go on, and I'll tell you what cards I'm supposed to be getting. But yeah, guys, let's do this. To start things off, you play the obvious triple Deneb. Deneb is a key part of the deck. I don't really need to explain any of that. Yeah, sorry, I'm just putting the camera focus. Yeah, you just search any Satellarknight. This is probably gonna get hit on the ban list to like 2 or something, but it's okay because once you see 1, you have the whole thing going. Next, the triple Altair. He's a wolf bark for any Satellarknight monster. Typically, you go to Deneb Altair for those of you who don't know what this deck does. He just has the restriction that when he uses this effect, for the rest of the turn, you can only attack with Satellarknight monsters, which is okay because most of the time you just go into your Satellarknight dude, Trivor or Delteros. He's got pretty good stats. I'm playing 3 Unuk and then 2 Vega. Some people will play 2 and 2 or 2 and 1. I feel like 3 and 2 is really good. Usually you want to dump this guy. You usually want to dump Vega with Unuk first, or if you open with a call and Unuk, you want to dump Deneb. That way you can get your plays going. Vega you usually either want in hand or in grave. That's why I'm playing 3 and 2. It just helps you to get there. You don't really have to typically worry about Dinko on your turn, but if you do, Unuk is a really good out to that. It attacks over for 100. All these guys are targets for Honest. I just don't play Honest. That could be an out to Towers. I might actually play that because one of the better players at my locals, Michael Clazel, he's gonna be playing. And I watched him tonight at locals. He dropped Towers every single match. He told me it was the cherry on top. Shout out to him if he's watching this. We play 1 TK. This is really good in the main deck. It's an easy side out for decks that it's not good against. The only thing that conflicts with this is Rhoda, but usually you can just play around that by activating Rhoda before you activate this, and then also your Deneb. But usually you just sit on this card and gain advantage. Opening disadvantages is really, really good. It's good at game 1 against Necros. It helps you win that game 1, which is really crucial. Onto the spells, 3 Rhoda. I don't need to explain this. Literally everything except for T-King is a target for that. I'm only playing 2 Upstart. It seems weird. It's just like I couldn't find 2 other cards. These are also fillers. It'll be kind of obvious. I'll just tell you now. 1 should be a Finish and 1 should be Breakthrough. I only have 2 and 1 right now. I'm borrowing the other 2 right now. But for now, I'm just playing 2 Upstart. I could play 3 and take something out, but I like 2 for right now. It's just 38 cards. Yeah. 2 MST. Klee is still a deck. I actually hate Klee. If you see my post on Zodiac, like I literally despise the deck. I've lost on the bubble 5 times to that deck. Actually 4. One time I lost to Fire Fist. The guy kind of just deserved to win. So, yeah, he made it with Fire Fist. He got his invite, so that was pretty cool. Spirit to 3 was really good. But yeah, 3 MST. This helps in the mirror match. This helps against Klee. This helps against Yosinju. It helps just clear random cards. If you're playing against Necros that plays Decree. 2 is really good. I'm not really feeling playing 3. It's typically just for the mirror match and Klee. And any rogue deck that you play against. And then for the 1-0s, we're playing 1 Soul Charge. Soul Charge enables your plays to make number 86, this guy. Making him is almost just like I can't find the word. I'm lost on that word. It typically just seals the game. Yeah, a win condition. That's what I'm looking for. It's just a win condition of its own. Soul Charge helps you to get there. It also revives any plays. It acts as a Call of the Haunted. It's typically just really good. Like, I don't see myself playing without it. Sometimes it's just an easy side out. I typically just draw it when I have low life points, so it doesn't put in that much work. But there's times that I've drawn it where it's really good. It sucks to open though. And then I play 3 to Jin outs in the main. Book, Dark Hole, Regeki. Jin is a problem for this deck. You can bounce it with a... Actually, no, you can't bounce it with Trigger. I don't know what I'm smoking. Yeah. Because the Jin is a lingering effect, you just kind of use this and clear that. You also play Torrential, which is a Jin out. For the traps, we play 3 Alpha. Alpha is extremely good. It acts as Judgment. You guys know what it does. You just negate draw. You can Alpha and Alpha. You can Alpha with Wiretap. It's good because it's supposed to be 3. I don't need to explain the rest of that. 3 Call that you can bounce back with Trigger. Typically, this is really good in the mirror match, especially when you exceed. This is left on board. It puts pressure on your opponent not to make Trigger, because then you'd be getting advantage off of it. So yeah, 3 Call, it revives things. You can in-phase call, then call again on your standby if you have multiples in grave. It's really good. I'm not playing Oasis, I just don't really like the card. 3 is enough. 2 Fiendish, like I said, one of the upstarts should be one of them. I really like Fiendish this format, especially with this deck. You can keep recycling it. So playing 2 is almost like playing 4. If you trigger at least once, you'll probably just end up getting one of them back. I'm playing 2 Mind Crush. Mind Crush is really good against Klee. It's really good against Necros. It's really good against this deck. It's really good against like the whole meta right now, except for Shaddoll and BA. So I'm just playing 2. I could have played 0 and put in other cards, but this is just like, it's a personal preference. I could have played 3. I like the number at 2. It's just a really good card. I'm also playing 2 Mirror Force. Mirror Force is really good against Necros when they overextend, and Yosinju. Like I've said in previous videos, I think I deleted them, but like what I always say, if you know me in person, Mirror Force is always just a card that I like to play because it teaches bad players not to overextend, and it punishes the good players that overextend. It's just a really good card. It kills Yosinju, kills Necros if they overextend, kills Satellarknights if they try making a little push. It kills Klee if they make a push, and you can take care of one of the Pendulum Scales. It's just a really good card. I'm playing 1 Breakthrough, like I said. I should be playing 2. 1 Chaos Trap Hole. Chaos Trap Hole really helps against the mirror match. It helps against Shaddoll. If someone is trying to main Denko and summon against you, it acts as another warning. Speaking of warning, I'm playing 1 Warning. It's pretty much a staple. Torrential is another Jin out. And then I'm also playing Vanities. Vanities plus Thunder King is really good. I'm not playing Ring. I don't like Ring in this deck. But yeah, guys, that rounds off the trap lineup. Onto the extra deck. For the extra, I'll tell you what cards are supposed to be what. We play 2 Trigger. Trigger's really good. Bounces everything back. Discards 1. Don't forget that you can make Diamond with him. Diamond's a really good card, especially against an Infernoid. And also when he is sent from the field to the graveyard with an Xyz material, you special 1 from your grave. So that's really good. You can call him back, and then yeah. No more with that. 1 Delteros. Delteros pops. It almost gains. I can't find the words anymore. It gains priority. That's the word. I don't know why I'm speechless right now. It almost gains priority, especially for your monsters. It's really good because your opponents can't respond to their summon. So on summon, it uses the effect. And if I remember correctly, they can't respond to that effect, or they can. I don't know what I'm saying. They can't respond with Torrential or anything like that. So he almost gains priority to pop. He summons. He has the opportunity to activate his effect, and then someone can activate something in response. And then we play Diamond. Diamond's good against Shaddoll and BA. Also good against Infernoid. Don't need to explain that. Under the generic rank 4s, we're playing Dweller. Dweller and Regeki is a good game against GG. I don't know. I said good game. It's really just a good card against BA and Shadal. Tsukiyomi. There's a first turn Tsukiyomi play I can show you guys. That almost always wins you the game if you open with it. Karen Gorgon. Like, I don't know, Tsukiyomi is degenerated as it sounds, like not doing anything. It's a really good first turn play, especially with the 2300 defense. We have Karen Gorgon, relocates targets. I don't know if I'm actually going to keep playing it once I get the cards that I need. We play Omega. Omega is really good against the mirror match and against Yosinju. It puts up a big body that's unaffected by spells and traps. 2400 is a pretty big number. Diamond Dyer, this should be Castel when I get it. Like I said, Karen Gorgon could be either Exciton, Cowboy, or Degusto Emerald. Diamond Dyer should be Castel. Castel is just a better version of Diamond Dyer. It's spot removal. Diamond Dyer is still good though. I like to use Diamond Dyer and Castel because if I have a dead Castel on board, I can Diamond Dyer pop the dead Castel. One Lavalval Chain. Why did I just say two? You play one Lavalval Chain. Lavalval Chain is really good. You can stack your side deck cards, your hand traps, as that is. You can send cards that you need to send, whether it's Deneb with the Call of the Haunted or something like that. Pappy, you already know that's not actually going to be in there. I'm just playing rank 4s right now. That's probably going to be Exciton. Ragnazir helps against Yosinju, helps against Klee, and it also helps against BA. Shout out to Barrett Harms when he was playing at Shreveport. He misplayed with this card. He had the opportunity to game him, and he forgot to pop, or he forgot to attack over something, and then he would have popped. No, he forgot to. He was playing Yosinju. He forgot to bounce back a Virgil and then pop all of the other Dantes and stuff. It was a stupid misplay by him. But yeah, it still won. Rhapsody is really good against mirror match. I don't need to explain that. It's good against Klee. Heartland Draco, obviously not that. I might actually leave that in instead of Cowboy. Cowboy is just like a secure version of that. And then obviously the trump card. I already explained that. We have the 2 tokens that I showed you guys earlier. Sorry, this deck profile is getting long. I'm just trying to explain stuff. We play 2 Max C. This doesn't need any explanation. You sided it against like Necros, any of the main decks. Maybe Klee. I could still be a side deck card for Klee. Triple Artifact Lancia. This card's really good against Infernoid, against Ritual Beast, against Necros. It puts in so much work against those decks. It basically stalls them for a turn. They can't search for the ritual spell cards. It's really good against Necros. Yeah. 2 Swords of Concealing Light. This is strictly just for Necros, the Unicorn. It books the Unicorn and then it can bounce back. I did have ultis I was going to play. I just put this because it has the newest text on it. Yeah, this card's insanely good. It's a recyclable Book of Eclipse with Triver. You can Triver loop and just keep bouncing this back. It's so good. Yeah, I'm playing 2 of those just to see it. It's also Degenerate. The third MST, obvious. I'm actually playing 1 D-Fisher. This is mainly for Shadal. Shadal can't get their effects off underneath this, especially if they're not playing any MSTs. They would obviously probably side the MSTs in, but like Carlos Medrano and ARG Fort Worth, he didn't play any MST, I believe. So that was really good against him when Barrett opened that. I was going to play non-fusion area, but this hurts more decks. It hurts some rogue decks. I was going to play non-fusion area, but I just thought this would hurt a little bit more. We're playing 2 Iron Wall. This does the exact same thing as Lancia. It's just continuous. I want to play 3. I'm just playing 2. So yeah, that explains that. 2 Shadow Imprisoning. Being Shadal doesn't need any explanation other than that. And then the last card is 2 Full House. This is for Klee, Yosinju, Satellarknight, anything. This card is insane. It's really good against Satellarknight if they have dead Fiendishes and stuff. You just wipe the whole thing, and you clear everything. It's so good. Like, if you do this once, if you resolve this once, whether it's against Klee or Satellarknight, Yosinju, I'm pretty sure you're just gonna win. But yeah, that's the whole deck, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. Sorry this deck profile was so long, and I'll probably do a tournament report for you guys after the event. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching.